Hey y'all, we back with the highly requested video for our vegan homemade mac and cheese recipe. It is so cheesy, so creamy, and so delicious. Let's get into it. So we're starting off with our vegan elbows, and I'm going to boil these, y'all. I just did this a different way. I actually put the noodles in, and we're going to put in an entire carton of vegetable stock. Now you want to make sure that you are making this with vegetable stock. If you put half vegetable stock, half water, that is fine too. And we're also going to put a tablespoon of butter. Now how I normally do it is actually boil the vegetable stock and then add my noodles, but you can do it however you like, but you want to make sure that you boil them until all the water is gone. Not too dry, but still just a little bit of water left, so it looks like this. The noodles are still moist, they're not really dry, and you can see some of that water a little bit when you move them around. Next, we're going to put our noodles into a big bowl so that we can add the rest of our ingredients. Before we do add the remainder of the ingredients though, in that same pot, we want to go ahead and add some plant milk. You can use oat milk, you can use plant cream, whatever you like. And we're going to bring that to a boil. So to our noodles, we're going to go ahead and add pink salt and black pepper. I don't like a lot of seasonings in my noodles, just salt and pepper. That's it. Basic mac and cheese. Okay. We're then going to add one whole vegan cream cheese, and we're going to give it a good mix. Now you want to make sure that you are adding the cream cheese in while the noodles are hot, because it does melt the cream cheese, so you will not have chunks and lumps of cream cheese. If it's nothing that I hate, baby, it's going to be some mac and cheese with lumps of cream cheese in it. So definitely stir it until all of the cream cheese melts down completely and it sounds very creamy. You don't see chunks of white cream cheese, just everything is just blended in very smooth. We're also going to add in a tablespoon of butter, and we're also going to add in some shredded cheese and about a cup of that. Now, again, you want to make sure you are doing this while the noodles are hot so that it will melt that butter and melt some of that shredded cheese as well. Once our plant milk comes to a boil, we're going to go ahead and add our mild cheddar. Now, I didn't have the shreds because the store didn't have any, y'all. I couldn't believe that, so I ended up buying the slices. So we're going to just rock it out with the slices, okay? So I added 2 slices to the milk, and we're going to whisk it around until it melts down completely and there are no lumps of cheese. Now, I did end up adding an additional slice of cheese. You want to continue to add cheese until it becomes a thick sauce, kind of like a roux. You don't want it to be very runny. I only added 3 slices of cheese. I could have added more so mine could be a little thicker, but just continue to whisk in the cheese and let it simmer until it becomes thickened. And then we're gonna go ahead and pour that onto our noodles and cream cheese and shredded cheese that we have here, and make sure to mix it and mix it well, you guys. This is the key to mac and cheese. I know I always say get your elbows in there and get it mixed up very well, but this is the key to mac and cheese, because you don't want any lumps and clumps of any ingredient. You want everything to be nice, silky, and smooth and uniform. Next, in a pan, we're gonna go ahead and add the mac and cheese. Now, y'all, as you can see, I did add in 1 slice of cheese because I was like, I probably should have added another slice to the milk, but I didn't. So I just added it to the mac and cheese to allow it to melt a little bit. But you're just gonna press it all the way down because we are gonna, of course, include some cheese on the top. Now, normally I do put the 4 Mexican cheese and also the cheddar cheese on top to make it extra cheesy. But again, I didn't have any of the shredded cheddar, so I just used the 4 Mexican cheese on top. And I didn't worry about the cheddar being on top since I did include a lot of cheddar in the inside of the mac and cheese. Now we're gonna go ahead and pop this into the oven on 400 until the cheese is melted, until it's bubbling and looking delicious. And there it is. You got your vegan homemade mac and cheese. Y'all make sure to try this recipe. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next video.